Alright, so guess start to head back, and we are cutting. Cutting to
Right.
everyone else with Nephrit's family.
And yes, Quinn, you wanted to talk to me?
Yes. Character, dang it, where were we? Oh, here we are.
Yeah, on the left.
Dang it.
Okay, who has background noise?
Not me.
It's between Selector and Cactus, because all both of them glow at the same time.
Well, it's not me.
Okay. Well, the
Well,
moment is gone, and Nephrite and Quinn.
But
Yeah, it was on Cactus's end.
Yes,
And
just be aware for those with background noise, we are recording.
Mm-hmm.
and if Deza is trying to come up to the room, Nephrite is going to ask Gavelios to close the door behind him. So that way nobody else is coming in unless they knock. But Quinn, you wanted to talk to me?
yes. You know about your father's mark?
I am aware of it,
Well,
and I would like to get a deeper look into it once we are all rested in the morning.
well, I wanted to ask. You guys have helped me out so much. And especially you and Dazo. And I
Better, everyone?
A moment between Nephrite and Quinn at the moment.
Yeah, sorry, just want to make sure all of you were good with the stuff.
Since both of you have helped me, Nephrite, I want to return the favor. I want to see if I can try to absorb that your father's mark. To get it off him.
Nephrite, her eyes are going wide because she actually never had that theory run through her mind.
Question, can I overhear them due to where I am?
No, you can't.
We are in a separate room.
No, you can't. You're in a separate room.
Mm-hmm. Would have been
I
in the
am
bedroom.
in this room. That's where I am.
Yes.
Yeah,
So that's
we're
where I
in
am.
a separate room.
I know. Can't blame him for trying to hear through walls.
Not through these walls.
They're thick.
These walls are thick. They're not thin.
Alright.
They're thin-proof.
But DM, can I actually roll to see if that theory is possible?
It is something you cannot roll.
Know what you're gonna say? It's dangerous and I shouldn't do it. But please allow me to try. You've helped me, and I want to help you.
First, let's see how severe the mark is. We know that it's new, however, it has been on his leg for, say, about roughly 2 to 3 hours, more or less. If it's something that's plausible, I am 100% against this, but we can try. Just as long as the others Especially Dazo, knowing how reckless she's been for the past few. And you can actually see Nephrite starting to tense at mentioning Dazo's recklessness. I know she's reckless because she cares, but as of this present moment, I just need everybody to be in a cautionary thought process instead of rushing in blindly.
Sorry.
You're fine, you're fine. That was actually a good idea. A dangerous one, but it is a good idea to see if it's possible. Just don't bring it up during dinner, okay?
I also have one more question.
What's your other question?
How do you get a girl to like you? He
Amber's feeling
blushes.
right now, and I just so wish I was in that room. And you all know the moment I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. I am so sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
He made a male version of Hana.
I know, but I'm talking about the Amber moment, and you all know the one.
Yep, I know.
Rayan.
But to answer your question, every girl is different. To get a girl to like you, I would say ask her about her. Ask her what does she like, what does she hate. Try to get to know her first. And then, if you both start to like each other, then maybe you can try and steer in the other direction. But I believe that question, and if a certain duo is able to listen in on this,
What direction? What do you mean?
go
What kind of
further.
duo are you talking about?
The duo in the back, the ones that are closer to the door.
That just came in.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah, I kind of want to see if they can.
If by other direction I mean go further in your relationship. More than just liking one another. If you do plan on going that route, then try to ask her what would she like and what would she like to do.
Okay. You can
But
still.
I'm not the one about love, okay? I'm not the one about relationships. That is for a other party member that we both know.
Dazo?
No.
No?
Yes. Since he's the one that is already in a relationship, he has more experience than I do. Okay?
Seem to have a crush. Dazo seemed to have a crush. Seem to have the same feelings for one of your guildmates.
I noticed, and for that, and anything else, the main thing that all of us need to do is wait. Liking somebody takes time.
Quinn gives Nephrite a hug. And
She
then
returns the hug.
and then gives her a little kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, the little brother of the group.
Now go and see if the others need you to help in the kitchen. And if my mom says no, take that answer.
can see a question mark appear on his tail. Like, his tail curves like it.
And a
If my
question mark.
mom or dad say don't help in the kitchen, don't help in the kitchen.
Okay. Na 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 na. Out of character, which way's the door?
Where everybody else is.
Door is right here.
Oh.
Where's the cutting board?
Cutting board's right here.
Oh,
Okay.
crap.
Thank you.
And
Crap,
knowing
yeah.
coming through the entrance. So, what we miss?
Mostly just a talk with me and Quinn.
Really?
That and practically everybody else is getting ready for dinner.
Oh, I hope your parents will be okay with me helping out.
That is a question for you to ask them.
Hmm.
Come on, both
Alright.
of you. Alicia, unless you want to starve, I highly recommend getting over here so you can get something to eat.
Well, I'm asking trying to answer a question.
What question?
Do you want me to do the identify ritual tonight on your father's mark?
I would say let's do it tonight after dinner. That way everybody else is ready to go to sleep. And we can try and talk to my parents before they go to bed. At least they'll be somewhat calm before we can figure out what pressing dangers might be on him. But for now, dinner. Because I know both of us are running low on magic. And I'm already hungry.
Yeah, you'll see Dezo with her head on the table, deep in thought.
And you see Aerith kind of perk up at that. Is something wrong, Lisa?
I just have the feeling about something about with my mother. So, and I don't know how she's going to react, or how she has been, or if she got my letter.
Aerith kind of goes around the table and pats Daisy on the back. I'm sure she'll get it.
Yeah, that's true, because me and my family, we do live in the mountains. With snow, should I add. But since we're done here, would it be okay if we can head that direction to see if my mother and father are okay?
I think that's going to be something we take up as a group, but since we're most likely going to be heading back to bus, I'm pretty sure we can make a pit stop to see your parents. I'm rather excited to meet them.
Oh, yeah, just for a heads up, my dad, he can he can be a little on the childish side at first. So don't be that, well, not to mention, he can be over on the overprotective side.
Oh, so he's you.
Kind of, yes.
Out of character, you walked into that one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's like the pot calling the kettle black.
anyway.
Yeah, Nephrite had no shame in saying that.
Yeah.
After everything that Daisel has done in the description that she gave her for dad. Oh yeah, that's you.
Well, I guess I do kind of take a little bit more after my dad than I do my mom.
Hi, Quinn. Hi, running into a church over the safety of children. Hi, putting everybody at a high risk where we had to do the worst case imaginable.
don't
You
get
see
it.
Aerith kind of look up at Nephrite going, do you have a broken record in your brain? Because he keeps saying the same things over and over again.
Sometimes it takes a little bit more than blunt trauma to make sure somebody gets the case.
Yeah, they so like give Nephrite a glare. It's like, okay, I got the point.
Attica, I don't know. Maybe you should insult her a few more times. Be sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then Daisy will chew Nephrite's butt out.
Sweet Mistra, give me strength.
Yeah. Anyway. And then like Daisy will kind of look to Aerith. It's like, so I'm hoping that they get my letter and hopefully respond back to it.
Give it time, okay? All good things come with time.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll try. And then Daisy will kind of give Aerith not like a strong hug, but just a very firm hug, gently.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll let Aerith go. It's like, thank you for the talk. I needed that.
You're welcome.
And then Daisy will like look to Nephrite. It's like, where can we sleep?
DM, if I remember the layout of the house, there are about 3 floors, correct?
Yep.
Each floor has about a certain amount of rooms.
Sort of, yes.
How many rooms are bedding? Because
2.
Nephrite's staying in her room. Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Most of the other rooms are studies and workshops. I mean, there's a couple of rooms you can kind of empty out and make into, like, makeshift bedrooms.
We might need to do that. Just makeshift bedrooms.
Yeah, Daisy's just gonna go up and go to one of the empty bedrooms. She don't care which room.
Okay, firstly, this is why Nephrite said what she said. And she also primarily gave the look into her the first time she rummaged through the house without a guide. Do you know where you're going?
I can use my nose.
How can you use your nose in a house that has barely any smells? The only smell you're gonna catch is the smell to the kitchen. Again, do you know where you're going? And don't give me that excuse of, I can use my nose again.
Oh,
I'll find my way around.
Stay in here. until we can give you a makeshift bedroom. Instead of you wandering all over the house, I'm kind enough to let you guys stay here so we can make you guys a makeshift bedroom. But don't take my kindness for you to treat me like a doormat, as you have blatantly seen. I am getting sick and tired of the recklessness. So, as a kind of a host that I can be right now, do not wander all over my house because you will get lost unless you know where you are going. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, and then you'll see Daisy give a firm salute.
And you see Aerith giggling, going, also, you don't want her accidentally sleeping in your bed and maybe reading your diary.
Oh.
Hear that? Did I hear that?
Stay out of my head, Aerith.
Did I hear that? Did I hear that?
Perception at disadvantage.
Okay, give me a minute. Okay, no, that papers were like. Come on, load up, please. Character sheet. I have. Where is it? Disadvantage
Finish.
on perception.
15.
You can hear like a little bit of that conversation. Mostly, you hear, Nephrite. You definitely heard Nephrite's, rule about not going around the house, and you're only able to pick up some of what Aerith says, particularly the part about, her bedroom.
Oh no.
Okay. Can anyone? I just appear in the doorway, and I just give everyone a raised eyebrow with a smirk.
Yeah,
And
and
then I
Nephilim
just-
will put her gun on the table. Go anywhere near my room, and I assure you, I hardly
Never
ever
planned
miss.
on it. Never planned on it, but I'm going to go fetch your father for dinner. I then just walk away without anyone ever having a chance to say anything else.
Wow.
It's like, don't tick off Nephrite.
I didn't plan on it.
Are you
Yeah.
Are you sure she's not? Are you sure she's not the venom goddess? Cause she sure has a sharp tongue.
No, this is just Nephrite embracing my southern side, because I'm the same way. You go anywhere near my room without my permission, I can assure you something's going to be coming off.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and I think with that said, we'll have dinner ready.
I just gently nudge her father to be like, dinner, sir.
Yeah, the father nods and you lead him to the dinner table.
Yeah. So should I just head straight for the kitchen?
Kitchen or the dining table.
Sorry. I'll just stand and wait for everyone else to take their seats.
Yeah, and then within moments you see Nephrite's mother, Null and Quinn come in with like this huge roast chicken that's still in the bone. You see whipped mashed potatoes, beans glazed in honey, some little breads with like butter next to it, some salad greens, and what looks to be like a sort of mix with Brussels sprouts with bacon.
Oh, those are good. I've had those before in real life.
Yay! I finally got the chance to help out in the kitchen again. That
What
was
happened
fun.
last time? Did it blow up?
And then
Last time he nearly killed the entire tavern.
yeah. Then Daisy would. You see Daisy like just drooling from seeing the chicken.
Dragon and meat. Out of character. Dragon and meat. Dragon and meat. They Those two walk together. That
So I just grab an empty seat.
Yep. And dinner happens, and Nephrid, you see your parents smile, this warm, friendly smile. I have to say, it's been a very, very long time since we had this much company. Thank you. I don't think any of us had a chance to thank you for saving us back there.
All I can disguise is one of the forest. There is no need to thank me.
But
It was no problem, but tell me, while you were held there, did any of them talk about an elf with auburn hair?
Would I know anything about this?
no, you wouldn't.
Okay.
You see her mother, curl her chin to try to remember. I'm sorry, nothing about the woman you described. However, they were talking about a woman with black hair. And this night.
Oh. Dizzle, like,
Never
This is
will
who
be
I
clearing
think
her
is-
throat.
and her eyes are going to go wide. It's like, and then Dato like look at Nephri's mother. It's like,
Nephra will be clearing her throat and doing the neck cutting motion of drop it.
okay, point taken. I wasn't gonna say the name. I'm just gonna call her A.
And we got another welcome to the show reference. Put that on your bingo cards, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, have a bingo.
but you can't guess what that's from.
It's been a while since I've seen it, so yeah.
Wow, sorry.
Anyway, you do.
Sorry. I grab a little bit of my chicken, and I point it at the mechanical bird.
Which one? There's two.
That one.
Sorry.
Oh, Zuri?
Yeah.
Why?
And I just hold it up as like if he wants to fly over and take it, sort of idea.
Oh, he. After Nefer will look in the direction that you're pointing, and she'll give a whistle. So it will just perch on the table. Construct, no need to eat.
And then just quickly toss it in my mouth and eat.
You do see Nephrite's father grabbing Nephrite by his arm and pulling her into a tight squeeze. Oh. It is so good to see my little tinkler again. How have you been? You know, you had us really worried when the events of Calum happened.
Okay, first, how tightly is he holding her?
Almost to the point where it feels like you're almost, you're worried that he's actually might break a bone with how tight he's holding.
Papa, Kipri.
Sorry.
As to my well-being, you can thank pretty much my entire party. If it wasn't for them, I pretty much wouldn't be here. as to the events in Cam, I sent a letter to you and Mom about my well-being earlier. Before she even
Yes.
finished the question, just Minister noted.
Yes, we've received the letter, and uh, I could not stop crying that night, just knowing that you were all right. And we heard about what you did for the guilds. That is incredible. It's clear to see you've grown stronger, my child. But still, and she kind of reaches behind your father and kind of whacks you with her fork. That was for making us worried sick.
Okay, I deserve that. And also, she looks over to where Daisy was sitting. Would anybody mind a pair of white dragonborn boots?
Out of character, what did you say? I didn't hear ya.
She said, if anyone mind a pair of dragonborn boots.
White dragonborn boots.
Yeah.
I
She
know.
Because she knows that Daisy left, but her mind just went to, if she is rummaging all over this house after I strictly told her not to, I am turning her into a pair of boots.
Fight no.
DM, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be doing exactly that. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on Daisy to make sure she isn't doing that.
Yeah, can I really perception to see if I heard what Nephrite said?
Yes.
Yeah, the Dragonborn boots thing she said out loud, but the whole thing about what I said after that, that's internal.
Nope.
Probably not.
Nope.
No.
You're nothing.
Okay, as you leave, you basically got the beginning part of her conversation, but then it kind of trailed off before you could hear the end.
Yeah.
Halfway, there's no need to be rude.
It's her house, her rules.
I know, but that's no reason to turn one of our friends into a pair of boots. Whatever those are.
Fair enough. Just... Anyway.
Pardon, Dragon?
Leads will point at one of his boots and say, "That is a boot."
Question, DM. Can I stop her from getting into this room right now?
Oh crap.
He's looking at the two holes.
Thanks for the meal.
You could try?
I'm trying. So I know it's like, don't go anywhere you're not supposed to, so it's just... So that's what I need to roll.
Strength? And Gwen, you get back over there. You're not there.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see what it is.
Oh, the other side.
Completely.
But I also need to roll strength.
Yes, you
Oh,
do
right.
to fight it.
You're gonna need a natural 20, though.
Now 20.
No, hell no. That's just a big fat nope.
Well, that is until I can get back up to like 16 again. Until we do one breath.
And now I'm just holding you, making sure... And I'm like saying, you're not allowed in there, you're not allowed in there. And I'm just being like that parent right now.
Yeah, it's like pulling her back. It's like, nope, 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 nope.
That reminds me of the thing about Ulysses where it's like, no.
But
Two doing.
Stop her
Yeah,
from going into the room she's not supposed to.
Daisel, word of advice? If you don't stop, Nephrite might turn you into a pair of boots.
I would love to see her try.
I yell,
Do I need to roll anything for me to hear her comment up? I would love to see her try.
no, 'cause I
Perception.
yelled that's what after she said that. I yelled it.
Perception.
Because I yelled as soon as she said that, like, not for it.
Soft 20.
Yep, you heard. Yep, you heard.
Mom, Dad, excuse me for a moment. And she just gets up from the table, just leans her head out of the doorway, looking dead at Dazo.
But you see me holding her, and I don't know the gender, sorry.
You're good, it's her. No, she's just giving a death glare and the gun in the finger gun motion.
I'm so happy with my grip, so you're not going anywhere.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're not doing this.
She's just looking out the door, not saying anything, just looking at the door and does the finger gun motion and goes back to her conversation with her parents. Anyway, back to this.
After seeing that, I just let her go.
Yeah, and right
Yes.
beside you, Nephrite, you see your mom laugh really, really hard. So these are the people my daughter calls friends. Such a fun group you have.
Do I hear that bit of friends?
Yes.
I just met you all today. I do not consider you friends. Acquaintances, yes, but not friends. Apologies for the type of information I've been giving.
It's okay.
Oh crap.
Uh-oh, what?
They're turned into a pup because she wants to start a fight.
The puppy dog eye fight.
Yeah, and then Dazo would be like hopping around Dazo's mom's feet. I mean,
Dazo's mom.
mom's feet. Yeah.
Mom, if you want the pup sit, be my guest. It's just I am not in the mood today. After getting really, insert censored word here, off about how one person tried to hold you and Dad captive, and the same person corrupted my dad with, and she just points to her. She's not gonna fully say it. She just points to her hand. Something that you, me, him, and one other party member will talk about in the morning.
I would like to be privy to that conversation if you don't mind.
And by all means, be my guest.
I give a curt thank you nod.
If you want the pup sit, she can stay in your room just as long as you make sure to wash the sheets in the morning.
Dazo will growl at that, and then Dazo will be thinking,
I'm not telepathic.
yeah, but Aerith
I'm not gonna
is.
metagame because I could tell her to do something, but I'm not gonna say her what to do.
Yeah, Dazo's just gonna be growling at Nephrite.
Come on, you two, kiss and make up.
I just look at him with a raised eyebrow of disbelief. Like, I'm just giving him the look of, they're probably not, so just accept it.
But
Yeah, and
I
then
do want to.
then Dazo will go back to jumping around Nephrite's mom's feet.
To be fair, Nephrite, I kind of mentioned this to her.
I remember. But for further details, myself and Alish will explain it to my mom and my dad, and Mr. Augment, if you would like to, you can partake in the conversation as well.
Yes. I just go to the wall and just lean against it.
But as of right now, if we're all done with dinner, I can wash everybody else's plates. Zuri can fly up to my room and perch there. And while he's in my room, nobody else is allowed in there, and she gives a stern look without my permission.
And then you'll see Daisy kind of give a little whoopee grin.
Oh no.
Who just zoomed?
Zuri.
Yeah,
Okay,
Zuri did.
Yeah, I just saw a streak of white.
Yeah, it was Zuri, because Zuri's missing.
But for now, we can make a couple of makeshift bedrooms for everybody else to sleep in for the night.
My character brings up his finger. I can sleep outside.
If that is what you prefer, I'm not going to harp.
Yeah, and then Daisy will, like, go over to Augment to and then she's gonna like jump into his arms and give his face a lick with the tail wagging.
Not saying
I let her
anything.
aside, and then I smirk as the hand just starts rubbing the top of your head like how you would a normal puppy of like the rustle the hair sort of idea.
Yeah, and she's like happy. Yeah, she's gonna be staying outside with Augment.
Same here. Same with Clan.
Augment.
So 3 of us are sleeping outside.
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna be crawling around Quinn.
Yeah, I obviously put you back down after petting you a bit, so.
Yeah, basically gonna be dog pile.
Oh no.
But for now, Dad, would you mind going with Alish so he can check on your leg?
Well,
Of
these will
course.
come out and look at the rest of the individuals and say, I know that you're new to us, Ogman, and I do hope that that can improve over time. But I would really suggest that, as we've attracted a lot of attention, we don't get too separated from each other as a group. We've had this problem happen before, and we've had problems because of it. Let's try to stick together, please.
I walk, and I walk in front of you, and I'm like, that does seem like the logical point of reason. And that was my plan anyways. Better stick together as a group than separate and be killed off individually.
We are not without our abilities. We have increased our skills to some point. But those that we are dealing with, and if you know who Razor was working for,
As soon as I raise him, you just see this snarling look appear on my face. I can make a few educated guesses.
those
I'm melting
individuals
conk.
very much want us dead.
More craziness, the better in life, because life is always insane. Better to deal with the insanity than fight it.
Yeah, Daisy's outside, just curled up into a ball and sleeping.
Before I go out, I walk up to Nephrite's father. Apologies, I couldn't get your chamomile tea. I bow before heading outside.
Hope you have a good night.
Ay. As for everybody else, let's see if we can make some makeshift bedrooms for you all. Dad, would you mind staying with Alish? Gesundheit.
Thank you.
No problem.
Um,
I don't visit that in time though, so.
the father nods and leads Alish back to the study room.
While Nephrite leads everybody else to an area to make a makeshift bedroom. So what area would be big enough to house 3 people?
Um,
What room would be big enough for one pair to sleep alone, and then if Eris is okay with it, and if I have enough space, she can come and sleep in my room.
Mostly the room that would be good for that would be about here.
Be about where?
2nd floor.
Oh, I'm too zoomed out.
Okay. So Avelios and no, they got the second floor. They got the second floor study all to themselves.
Yeah, basically, your mom pulls out a cockpit for Noel, and Avilios is sleeping on the couch.
Why does that remind me of a typical father?
As it is.
Oh, like some guy who just got set by the doghouse.
And Aerith can spend the night with me in my room, just with a cot on the side of the bed.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and your room is on the 3rd floor.
3rd floor.
Yeah, if you scroll down.
Yeah, I scrolled down.
Yep. Missouri's on the work table. On the workbench.
Yeah, because that's where he always perched.
Oh.
It's ready to be worked on. Begin making upgrades.
But Nephrite will prepare a cot for Aerith. Yep. And after that, she's gonna return back to the 1st floor and check up on her father. So I just got zoom back in to where I can see him. Yeah, I had to zoom out to 30%.
Yep.
But she'll knock on the door to get her dad's attention. She's not gonna break the concentration from Alish. Can I come in?
Yes. Yes. You could come in, dear.
And Nephrite walks in with her mom behind her.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, exactly how long has it been since Alish cast Identify?
I'm gonna say by the time he first casts the spells and you help your mom get all the beds ready, it will take about 30 minutes.
So, Alish, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it?
I would need to have information from the DM.
Yep, I am whispering that to you.
Yay! And sorry if you hear any background noise. I am really close to the kitchen in my house.
No problem.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yep, and as you do left, right, you see your mom come across and what he has. You have it too, Nephrite. What exactly is it? Do you know?
She solemnly nods her head. Give me a second.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay, so Nephrite, you look and your mom clearly has a worried look on her face. Do you know what's happening to you?
We know what might happen, says.
What might happen? What?
We could change into something completely different. No longer really human. How much of what we were or who we are now isn't known. All we can do is do our best to not use the magic that these marks contain. And that's absolutely necessary. We are trying to fight the source, but it is an uphill battle.
Wait, you have it too? Is everyone in your group have?
Nephrite again nods.
Except for the new arrival, which I do not know if he has what we have. Everyone in the group was there when the rift happened.
However, for what we can guess, he does know something about Razor. Let it just be his reputation. He knows something about him.
I'm not worried about that right now. I'm worried about you, my dear. I mean, what if this mark? If it might kill you? I don't know what I would do with myself if that happened.
As of right now, Mom, I'm trying my best not to let the crystals succumb me. Let's just say I nearly got close with it because of what he did to Dad. But as long as I'm with this party, as long as we get some research on these crystals on how to at least nullify them, we should be good. And out of character again, sorry about all the background noise. I am really, really close to my kitchen, and my mom is in the kitchen.
It's alright.
You're fine.
You'll look at your dad in the back at Nephrite. That's where he can see both. It appears that the mark is in its early stage. It's going to take some time for what its abilities are to show up. I'm not sure how long, but it would be more time than what we really have to be able to spend here. That's right, you know that we can go on into the next project. Look at his mom.
Nephrite is scratching the back of her head right now, just out of worry and stress.
That's right. Looks at her mom and says, like, I am not the best person to give this kind of news. As a soldier, I'm used to dealing with death. So it's very difficult to help others deal with the grief causes.
But right now, we're not dealing with grief. Right now, we're not focusing on death. Right now, we're not going to talk about that topic because we are far from it. I know it's a possibility. As I told you from the beginning, I'm an engineer. I know the laws of plausibility and deniability. But as of this present moment, while death is somewhat in the spectrum of plausibility, it's not happening now. Right now, my dad is better off more than I am. You've known me ever since we've gotten these marks, which was like, what, 3 to 4 months? My dad only got it today. So I'm better off with him knowing that. I'm better off with him just having it early on, but I'd rather make sure that there's a possible way, any possible way, to get it off him so that way he doesn't have to suffer through it like we are.
Can only be said. We have to kill it at the soul.
Which is something at this present moment we have neither the resource nor the time for.
What should we do?
We know of possible one source, the person who gave us these marks. However, we don't have the time to track her down. We don't have the resources to track her down. We barely even know her last location.
We don't need them. We have an end game workaround. And you know what I'm talking about.
That I do, but also I know that we are on a time limit.
Yes. So we need to recuperate tonight and decide where we are going here in the morning. I will leave you with your parents. Where am I staying?
The males will be sleeping on the second floor in the study.
That room is only good enough for two. You could stay in this room. There is an extra couch over here for you to sleep.
Yeah.
Ruben doesn't really sleep. And he'll keep watch.
And the father goes with his wife up to bed, but not before giving you a very, very tight hug, Nephrite. But unlike the last one, which is more warm, this one is tense. Like they're scared.
So fatherly, so parent concern.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna feel the same kind of tension from Nephrite because right now she is in a state of stress.
And they go up to bed.
So far, my biggest question from being in this so far is, who is Nephrit shipped with again?
Nephrite is not shipped with anybody as of the moment.
We heard she has a crush on someone.
Nephrite doesn't have a crush on anyone.
That's Dayso.
That's Dayso.
Yeah,
Oh,
Dazer
yeah.
does.
And all I
I
could
thought
say
it was
is,
Nephrit. Sorry.
and all I could say is, I don't care. I ship it.
No.
I
Well,
like the fact
as
that we just went through a very serious moment and then we're straight onto shipping.
yep.
Hey, it lightens the mood. Look at it that way.
Yes.
But
Hunter pressing
before
matters.
before officially leaving the room, Nephrite's just going to tell Alish, "Thank you for helping me talk to my dad and my mom about this." He's typing.
Tend to attack problems. Do apologize if you weren't prepared for that.
Would it be lying if I said I kind of was? I knew that we had to tell them. I knew I had to tell them one way or another. I just didn't expect Razor to be the way I needed to tell them.
I was not surprised by Razor. Like I said, if things did not go his way, he had a plan.
Who's to
And
say that they? Who's to
his
say
goal.
things didn't go his way?
Yeah.
He got to me by kidnapping my parents. He got to me on a emotional and mental level by corrupting my father.
I don't want to
He
say what,
used
did Razor ship himself and Nephrit?
no, God, no.
That would be bad.
I know, but it's like, did he see himself as, I must be Nephrit's one and only?
I fully expect my family, even my entire town, to be targeted. Who absolutely enjoys
You're right.
not looking forward to that.
You're right. You're right. Just I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight because I need to think about some things.
I don't have to think too deeply.
For the first time with you, I can't make that promise.
Focus on the things that are positive. That's all I can suggest.
I'll try.
Hopefully you'll get some sleep.
Good night. And Nephrite will go to her room.
Okay. You go
As
to.
soon as I can get there. Jesus Christ. Okay, yay. Up to the 3rd floor. I am in my bed. Whew.
Yep, you are in your bed and you are going to sleep.
It's a stressful sleep, but she's going to sleep.
And give me one moment. Because for
Hey
some
everybody,
reason.
guess what time it is?
Dream hour?
It's dream hour.
Yay!
Roll the roulette and see who's gonna get a terrifying dream. Filled with, guess what? Your
Emotional.
friends, the canary.
That are emotional dreams.
Yep, just give
Yeah.
me one moment. My computer is being a bump to me.
Gotta love technology.
Yes, you
Especially
do.
We all get to have trauma dreams.
Especially when it doesn't listen. I wonder who it's gonna be.
I think we all know.
Lady Diesel again.
I say it's the new guy.
I know, that's what I'm expecting.
Maybe.
After all, that's what happened to Rhyme.
Now it's Rhine time.
Stop it!
Rhyme, dime, time, 9.
Oh
Stop it.
god, there's 2 of them.
Yes, welcome to the fun universe. It's funny everywhere.
Yay, welcome to the punchin'.
Don't
Yeah.
make me use a rolled up newspaper.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
thought of
scared.
another
Don't
one,
worry,
but
I'll use it.
I don't want to fall into that trap.
Yep.
It's a trap.
Okay, Aquaman and
It's kind
Gwen
of
just get D6. Get 1d6 psychic damage.
No.
Who, me?
No.
I think I got a little
Oh yeah, by the way, long rest, you guys get your strength back.
Hey.
See, I think I had 16 strength.
Yep. Daisy, you got 16. Quen, you got 14.
And all I already knew that I was back up to 16, so.
And I have my spell slots back. Well, I only wasted one, but still.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Why are you doing this to me, computer?
Well, while your computer's doing that, I am refurbishing my wasted spells and my
Excuse me.
Flash of Geniuses.
And also, Avengers, token bar for his armor class is supposed to be 13, not 12.
That's odd.
I think I can actually fix it on my end since I also have control over him.
Mm-hmm. So I was waiting on.
It says 13 on my end.
I'm zooming
In the green, sir, I can't edit it. It says 13 on the character sheet, but in that, when you click on the token to show the icon.
Oh, that! Give me a sec.
Thank you.
You said green circle, right?
Yes. There we go. And I gotta get his HP back up to 14 as well.
I thought I had low HP, but you only have 14?
Oh, that's for
No.
my that's for Avenger. All has
Oh, I thought
88.
that was you.
Yeah. All has 88 because of tough.
Yeah.
49. She had 55 during the entire combat situation with Razor because false life.
So I got 59, so I'm not the squishiest one here.
44.
Oh, mine's actually 59 too.
I got
So
54.
literally,
I mean, 44.
All right, everyone set. My computer's all back to normal. Everyone all set for the next bit?
yeah, we're all set.
Yep.
What's next?
Camera action. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh.
that's different.
Agree.
Yep. One of
Okay.
you is in a place that he's familiar with before. The sound of water coming back and forth. Currents making their way across a seemingly endless sea.
Ooh.
I get up.
Yeah, new guy.
And I smirk.
I freaking called it.
I know you're here. You might as well show yourself.
You hear a voice behind you going, "Well, of course I'm here. I'm always here if you need me. And this is for everyone else. This is what he sees."
Wow.
Good to see you, Avalon.
Wow.
Oh, so it's not Ukatoa. For a second there, I thought it was going to be Ukatoa.
Hey,
Quick question. I don't remember what I said in the caravan.
wow. I was not expecting that.
Yup. I
Yep.
get up. I walk to the pillar over here and lean against it. Always good to see you. And talk to you as well. I say with a smile all across my face still.
Of course. It's always nice talking with you too. You're one of the most interesting piece of company I've ever met. And that's saying a lot. I've met a lot of people.
Yes, especially after the way I found you.
Yeah.
Again, I do plan on keeping my promise to you. Finding out who you were in life.
Yeah. And I won't forget the promise I made to you too. And it looks like these people, they may be able to help with both our promises.
Yep. They may be. It looks like they may even be able to help me with this. I lift up my pant leg, and there's a green mark.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely a rarity to see other people might have escaped. But I don't think they're from the same place that you came from.
Probably. They probably came from the city nearby.
Yeah. But still, they also got potential. I could see them help you grow in ways you can never imagine.
We'll see if that can happen if the harshness of reality just snuff them out first.
Yeah. So, I do sense a lot of strange energies around them. Like, I don't know if it's with our mark, but there's something about them that doesn't seem natural.
In a good or a bad way?
Pardon?
In a good or a bad way is what I said.
For that, I'm not entirely sure. Fate or destiny can work in either direction, as well as power. Whether it be good or bad depends on the person.
Power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Exactly. My advice is we keep our guard up, at least for a little bit.
I know I always do. Especially I know how much you say you hate it when I rub the tip of the blade, but you seem to like it a lot.
Well, it's better than have it collecting dust.
I walk up to him and just ruffle his hair a little bit.
Stop it. You know I hate when you do that.
You always say that. Yeah, you put up with me.
I can expect no less out of my partner in destiny.
Agreed. I may have an idea, but I know you probably kick my butt if I ever suggested it.
Oh? And you see him, float towards you? What is this idea?
In fact, put your spirit here into my body, let my spirit be trapped in here.
Yeah, I definitely would not recommend that. Not only is that extremely stupid, but it could go horribly wrong. And I don't want that with you.
Can't blame a guy for trying to.
Just stay on your guard. Just stay on your guard. Focus on what you need to focus, and we'll be just fine.
I know. I just hope that nothing too crazy happens. Especially if we run into my father, I can't make any promises.
Well, hopefully that day will not come. But if you really don't want any craziness, then we really shouldn't hang around these people.
The option is stick with the crazy and deal with the green mark, or not stick with them and hope they do better. I think I'm going to stick with them to make sure that they have higher odds of figuring out whatever the hell it is.
Or at least it's people with a common cause. That's something.
Yep. No, I do not plan on revealing the mark to them. Not now. Later, maybe, if they feel trustworthy, but not right now.
I agree. For now, you should get some rest. So, tomorrow we're gonna start a new day with this group.
Dawn of a new day, always starts something new. You should also get your rest, too.
I will.
I hold up my hand. So when we're ready to work together more, partner.
Yep. And as you lean back to finally go back into the driftless abyss of sleep,
Oh no!
Here we go again.
Okay, out of character question. How many of you like that?
How many? You would bet is gonna be Dazo.
I say a leash.
Yeah, Sam loved it.
But for the dreams that we're all used to,
On
It's heartwarming.
emotional cliffhanger last time with her dream.
Well, let's see who this is now.
yep, let's just see who it is.
Oh, Spaghetti-O.
Ellie.
yes, Elise, you wake up but find yourself in a familiar dream.
Well, back here again. How interesting.
Yep, it's pretty much the same place you've seen before. An odd feeling of familiarity, along with this sickening notion that It belongs to someone you hate.
No. Sometimes it's just better to deal with it head on.
And as you do, you see something. And
If her computer works for her.
you think of an eye, you see these appear. New test subject? Test subject? Who are you? Why are you here?
Oh, Canary. Fun.
I called it again. Ow. Do you know?
Shush.
I walk around as if they don't even.
He ignoring us? Think he is. Why? You lonely? You invisible? You in pain?
I am not an inconvenience in any way, except for your annoying presence. Is there anything inside the canister this time?
You see what looks to be a face of a woman, with looks like green, body rock.
Hmm.
She looks like she's unconscious as a breathing thing is over her mouth and tubes are around her body.
Go on to the next one.
That one you see what looks to be a man covered in green armor and rocks spiking out of his shoulder blades and forearms.
This one will probably be a warrior. Go to the next one.
A warrior, soldier, what does it matter? They're all here. Everyone would be here. Why don't you join? Could be fun.
I am not interested in your kind of fun.
Why so serious?
Look in this one.
That one is a child. A child with pigtails in her, a nice flowy dress, and you see what looks to be green veins going across her body.
No respect at all. Not typical. Like the last one.
The last one you see almost looks like the previous girl, but taller with longer hair. Same thing with veins going across her body and what looks to be almost like a rock-like necklace and bracelet coming out from her body. Would you like to join them? You should. You can have friends. Heal that lonely heart of yours.
My kind of friends would kill you on sight.
Oh, really? And as these two start to encircle you, you see this poppin'.
Oh god.
Oh, I remember watching that. I think I know exactly who that is.
Yeah. She first sees the canary going, I told you not to come here anymore. Scram! And the two canary actually fly off in different directions. And then she notices you. Why are you here? How are you here again? Do you exist just to, like, make my life a nuisance?
I can say something, but I'm not
Probably.
going to say it because it's his turn.
He responds with probably.
Ugh, it's so annoying. What? And all that hassle you gave us of Fraser. Why couldn't you just be good little rabbits and go back into your cage?
What's the matter? Are the rabbits getting away again? Guinea pigs are too smart for you?
No one is smarter than me. All this is, you are, is a setback. One that needs to be dealt with.
I wonder if they'll engrave that on your tombstone.
And wonder what they wrote on yours. Misguided imbecile who had nothing to do but to annoy people.
I doubt they'll even get a tombstone.
Why? Do you not have any family? Ugh.
I don't expect much to be left of me. It's over. Unlike you, who has delusions of grandeur.
On that, I think we can both agree. What's the use of love from a family? Especially when it does nothing but waste your time.
Hmm. Depends on what you consider to be a waste.
Love is
But
a
yes,
waste.
I am not a bleeding heart.
Then what are you? A shell of a man?
I don't know. What is left of the soldier when the war is done? Hmm? Can anyone really know the answer to that? I doubt it.
I might have to actually pay attention to you. You can make a fine little specimen for study. Maybe be the key to helping the world's evolution.
I am far too rebellious for your liking.
And yet
I'm
you're
not.
and yet you're a
I'm not.
soldier with not a and yet you're a soldier without a cause.
Oh, I have a cause. I just don't know if I can achieve it. But I'm going to certainly do my best to do so.
Well, we will see about that. And we'll see where our future leads. And with that, Alish, the area around you turns dark. And too many maps, too many maps.
Am I the only one getting a Xenoblade a Xenoblade story feeling from this?
Okay, so it's 7 o'clock in the evening for me, and it's time for me to go.
Yep, I think this is a good place to stop for tonight.
Oh.
Aw.
Looking for another birthday
Until
that
next
gets
time.
more very emotional.
So, quick question: who saw my dream sequence coming?
Well, considering I kind of figured out what class you are, it made sense.
Oh man.
And
Yeah,
also, as being a half orc, it kind of reminded me of Ford from Critical Role.
Yep.
I know. I was warned ahead of time. Cat warned me about that. I never saw Critical Roles. So it's like, oh, spaghetti, oh.
That's why.
Yeah.
Wait, are we still recording?
Yes, we are.
Okay, fair enough. 'Cause I'm not saying anything. I'm not gonna say any like swears, but when you gave us that warning multiple times, I'm thinking, okay, something that's gonna tick us off. You're gonna feel like that you're treading on somebody's toes. You're gonna be playing. You're gonna be playing a multi-class. I know that for a fact. Dream sequence comes around. Oh, now. Oh, you're a full class.
Yep.
And then see, dream sequence comes around. Oh wait, I think I know the class you're talking about. You're a warlock, aren't you?
Warlock.
Fathomless?
Pardon me?
Is it the
Fathomless.
Fathom? Yeah, from Tasha's.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh,
Did you
You're
remember when I
Warlock.
said in the part what the name of my weapon was?
Well,
gotta
I'm
get-
gonna head out. See ya.
night.
Right.
I actually gotta get back to the pictures of Avalon. I know there's a subclass for warlocks regarding Avalon, or just a pact made with a friend.
I'll say it straight out. I'm a hexblade.
Oh.
Why did that up? Because with Wicked Cat's character in my one campaign that I kind of ran, and I had trouble with it. She was a hexblade
Asimar.
ward. Yeah, I know
ASMR.
she. Yeah, Azamar. Yeah.
But okay, this is gonna be my first time seeing a pure hexblade being played. Because I have a couple of friends who play hexblade, but they multi-class with it.
First, I've never played a warlock, so I do want to make an apology ahead of time.
Oh, you're fine.
Yep. And what you guys think of this session?
Interesting.
How many of you saw for me, it was the pit trap, and I'll be honest, were you pissed at me for having, the hostage situation?
Pit trap. I'm more upset with the people who actually are decent at nature, not missing that primarily. The hostage situation, you caught us right at the point where most of us were just 150% done. And you used Nephrite for that. She was at the pinnacle of the I am over 200% done with all of this. If you want to use me as a hostage situation, I'll use you for target practice.
Oh
Yeah. I'll be honest, my original plan, and Cat can vouch for me on this, was to wait for you all to be asleep and have just one of you as a singular hostage.
Good thing you went for the pit trap.
Very well, especially with Nephrite.
Yeah.
Oh no, if you
And
would have
on
taken
top of that-
Nephrite, if you would have
on top
taken
of that, I wanna
Nephrite, y'all
say-
would have heard a gunshot.
Oh, you want to know the fun part? You want to know the fun part?
What's
My
up?
idea after the nightly hostage situation would have been to take your bird to make you meet up with me in peaceful situation.
Oh, that would be. Yeah, you would have definitely lost your head for that.
Because the party knows that while
Yeah.
Zuri can treat everybody like respectfully or just perch on them if he likes them, the party knows don't touch Nephrite's bird. The bird will do what the bird does, but don't outright just touch Nephrite's bird. Especially don't take the bird hostage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the plan was take it hostage, care for it, and then as soon as you arrived, you make it look like it was in a trapped sort of situation.
Yeah, but luckily you learn through dinner, Zuri's a construct. You're not gonna be able to feed it.
Oh, I know he was a construct. My character doesn't know that, though.
Now he does.
Yeah.
Because again, I've
But
been watching a
before
little
you
bit of the
did-
series. I'm on episode 7.
Yeah, he has a lot of catching up to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Because
know.
there's like 40, 50-ish episodes?
50 episodes.
Yeah.
50, okay.
Yeah, the 50th episode just dropped today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I couldn't exactly remember off the top of my head.
But yeah, on top of the fact of obvious fact, Cat did make it a fact that all players must have a mark. But did you guys expect for me to have it on my leg?
No.
To be honest, no. I was expecting you to have a mark because of how he reacted to Nephrite blatantly showing hers, because she was just done at this point.
I was
But
kind of
I
hoping you
really-
guys would be like, okay, do I see it as an enemy? Because that's the way I was trying to play it off. Because it's like I've been having these things attack me with the mark.
Nephrite's reaction when it comes down to violence, the party knows that she'll use it primarily as self-defense, or she'll try to think her way around it whenever she's using magic. But if she's 100% done, she'll either resort to the crossbow or just a cantrip, just quick and easy. That's why I said hot butt.
The other was to be like, okay, I want them to feel like there's nothing they can do to stop this situation. Negotiation was the only way, but it was like, you're being peaceful enough, so it's like, okay, fine, enemy of my enemy is my friend. And again, you're in a forest. I lived in a forest and knew my way around. To simplify it, and well, actually, I'm debating on saying it now or saving it for next session.
Give it for next session.
Okay,
Yeah,
because because you guys are probably going to ask Augment, like, what is your relationship to Razor?
Oh, I know 2 of us are.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But,
Again, remember what I said about him. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
is my friend.
Yes.
But, who was actually expecting Nephrite actually break down out of stress after talking to Alish?
I was counting on it.
I didn't really see it
You were
coming.
counting on it.
Yeah, the DM has to hope for it.
Mm-hmm.
No, because she knows how I play Nephrite. Nephrite is a very emotional person, but she's also very logical. She'll balance out
Oh,
between
imagine if
those.
Nephrite got the dream. Imagine if Nephrite got the dream.
If Nephrite got the dream with the scientist, no, yo. If you've read the chat, you know how venomous my tongue is.
I know. But did you see what I said about possible? Wait, is she hitting on him? Please tell me she's not hitting on him.
Like,
She's
please
not
remember
hitting on.
Katie.
She's not hitting on him.
She's not.
Thank goodness.
I know that she doesn't treat us as human beings, or at the very
Again, I
least,
saw the first
something romantically
episode, so I know
attracted.
she sees your shit.
She sees us as pigs or guinea pigs. Like, just another test subject that she can use.
Also, interesting fact, if you had looked at the top left corner of the map, you have seen that I left for a bit to talk, and I was just standing there talking with Avalon verbally, and I was out of earshot of selectors and I think it's your character, Sophia?
Days of, yeah.
Yeah, Dazo. I went out of earshot of you guys to speak with Avalon verbally. and then just returned and slept.
Hmm.
So to
But-
me, there are times you might want to pay attention.
But I'm just gonna call this now for next session. And Wicked, you can put this in the back burner. Nephite's gonna oversleep because, yeah, she's in a stressful state. This is the first time I think she's ever been asleep stressed.
She's emotional.
Y'all just now
I'm not-
realize this.
I'm not making the joke. I'm not making the joke. I'm not making the joke.
I already know the joke you're doing it. I already know the joke you're thinking of. Go ahead and do it. We're not recording. Just go ahead and do it.
All right. I'm just so emotional, baby.
Oh, that was not the
Oh.
joke I thought you were gonna do. I thought you were trying to do the other one. I thought you were trying to do the meme.
Yep.
Speaking of references, that whole thing about never say bad things about the dead. You should say good. That is actually a Betty Davis quote.
Razor's dead. Good.
That's what Betty Davis said about Joan Crawford when she passed away.
Mm.
Just Joan Crawford's dead. Good.
Yeah, instead. My original idea, though, and I also had another idea for the pit trap, was the corpses of Razor's men, but it's like, that might be too much.
A little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
at least it wasn't a spiked pit trap.
I didn't use a spike pit trap. That's a
That's what
trap.
I'm saying. At least it wasn't.
No, it wasn't planned to be, because that's my trap for catching deer.
I actually thought we were going to get it like it was like a net trap, like in Return of the Jedi.
I'll be honest, that's what I was thinking in my head, because I let Kat do some of her own thing. I thought she was going to go for the net, not a pit trap, but that was also a really good idea.
I was, but it would have been a lot more struggles to try to get the party underneath a tree to activate the
Trap, yeah.
trap.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the pit actually worked out better. And funny enough, Nephrite, of all people, was the one to not trigger it. And her dexterity is a +1, so she's the clumsiest out of everybody.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Like I said, she's logical. She's not dexterous or strong. She's logical. She's the brightest, but not the wisest. She's not
Yeah.
even that dexterous.
But yeah, for me though, you're gonna have to wait to see some of my abilities in combat.
Mm-hmm.
And trust me,
Those of us who have seen the Mighty Nine campaign know about Hexblade Warlock abilities.
Little bit, yeah.
let me put it this way, with the way I'm gonna be playing them. Encounters might become too easy.
If that's the case, can we keep him?
Can we keep him?
If encounters become way too easy, can we keep him? Like, we keep the Hexblade Warlock, we got an artificer officially with a gun, we got our sorcerer over here who can just kill people by going into a rage. Right? Can we just keep him? Like, just add him onto the arsenal, please. Let
trust
the
me.
encounters become easy.
Let me put it this way. When I get a level up, I'm gonna be taking one thing, and it should be obvious what I'm taking.
I think I know what you're talking about, but
So
also
a specific feat.
Not a feat, because remember, level 8 gives me the feat. Gives me
Right.
level 8 gives him the feat. Next level up is 9, so he should be able to pick up another spell.
Mm-hmm.
another spell and another acting, I think it is. Eldritch Evocation. There we go. I remember what it was.
Oh.
The evocation.
Yeah.
If you have Eldritch Smite, it's gonna be way too easy.
Exactly.
That's the one I'm picking up next.
Oh,
Yes.
you could have already you could have already had that.
With the build I'm going for, I didn't want it yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't want to
And-
be too OP out of the gate.
Again, I want to agree. That's one of the reasons. But yeah, another reason though is that roleplay wise, I also did want a few things. So yeah.
Fair enough. And I am about to change out a couple of my spells. I am
It's a,
because hey, artificer, I can do that.